Hello everyone. Today is Tuesday, January 2nd, 2024. I hope you had a great New Year's. I hope you set goals that are achievable. Unlike me, I always set too many goals. And then I wonder why I get depressed. Oh well. Anyway, I just wanted to pop in and share something. A few months ago, I picked up a book from my mother, mainly because I found the title very appealing. It's called The Unseen War. It is a religious book, and it's written by, obviously, a religious person. I looked him up. The information that I found was unsatisfying. However, this is what I found. His name was Nicodim Aguritul, and apparently he was a theologist and a teacher of the Orthodox Church who did get sanctified after his death. I perused it very quickly at the time, and I thought to myself, I need to read this book. So even though I got it a few months ago, I did not start reading it because I did not have the required focus, the strength to read it. But being New Year's and me setting up goals, this was one of them. Start reading something from which I can learn. Something that interests me. So yeah, that was one of the goals I have set up for myself, and I abandoned it rather quickly. Not too happy about that, but I had no choice. I felt like I had no choice. Anyway, I tried reading from this book yesterday, being January 1st. So the author was born in 1749 in Greece. I feel bad that I'm bashing him post-mortem. It's probably not his fault though, because it depends how you grew up. It always comes down to that. What the society, what the parents hammered into you. Because it was hammered into them. And the first thing that really triggered me was this part here, which I'm going to translate. I did try to find this book in English, but I was not able to. Well, the book was published in 1996, so who knows. Anyway, he made these 4 statements, sort of a preamble of his book and on sharing his knowledge in regards to God. The first one says, do not ever believe in yourself. So yeah, that's the first one. It really irritated me because my whole life, that's what I've been doing. I did not put my trust in myself. I trusted what others told me. I trusted that God or that power that rules it all is going to take care of me. And that, in my opinion, is 100% a false teaching. You need to trust yourself without becoming megalomaniac, a narcissist. It does require a delicate balance, but you have to put the trust in yourself. When God released you on this plane, He gave you everything you needed to manage yourself. God is not in charge with micromanaging you. Neither is someone scary. You do have to be afraid of yourself. Specifically, your actions. And not be afraid of God's wrath. God is the tolerant being who really applies free will. Okay? It's like, if that's what you want to do, I will not stop you. Go ahead and do it. However, there are consequences, and if you fear the consequences, and that to you means that you fear me, you have not understood the most important thing. You are the one in charge of your actions. You are the one who accepts to be victimized. You are the one who chooses to doubt yourself. God has nothing to do with that. God trusts you'll do the right thing, and not out of fear, but out of love, peace, harmony, balance with everything else, common sense, out of your true nature, constantly looking to evolve. All those values that make up who you are supposed to be. God is not there waiting on you to mess up and then applies punishment. God is not casting the first stone, nor other stones. It is you who casts the stone straight up in the air, and then you are surprised it came back to hit you. So yes, that really put me off. Then the second one is, always believe in the power and the help of God. I have a problem with this one too. Why would you expect God to help you and do the work for you? You have everything you need. Maybe you lack the desire. Maybe you are too lazy. Maybe you're way too complacent. Of no fault of your own, we're being more and more drawn into being complacent, looking to self-gratify the minute the whim hits you. Too used to have everything offered up on a silver platter without moving a finger. Yeah, too used to fall into self-gratification, follow the latest trends, and so on. The third one says, always fight. And now I want to talk to you about God's help. And number 4 is pray. Alright, so I said to myself, okay, I will try to read on the first point. I am the type of person that has patience. Too much patience, quite frankly. Anyway, I tried to read what was the first thing about and see if it made sense to me. I have to be honest here and say that I couldn't make it through the first few pages. The main idea is that it's bashing you as an individual. You are reduced to nothing. You don't amount to anything. You belong to someone else. They say you belong to God, but actually, I don't think that's the case at all. I don't know, but in my mind, God creates. It's like releasing children, little birds, so to speak. out of their nest. You are on your own. You have your wits, abilities to learn from your experiences, and so on. God is not there to micromanage your life. God trusts that you will always do the right thing, and if you don't, unfortunately, you have to suffer the consequences. However, you cannot be idle and wait for God to offer you everything, nor anything. He gave you your life. Now it's your turn to actually do something with it. Idling is not what you are meant to be doing. Just putting your faith and your power, more precisely meaning giving your power away to others, is not on that list of tasks when you come into this world. I know that this is very controversial, but I think that religion has been severely tampered with. They took just that part. Okay, give your power away, turn the other cheek, yeah. Let them trample all over you, and fear not, they're going to get their punishment. They will get their punishment, but why let yourself be involved like that? You're no one's doormat just because they assign you that role. You have your own power. You just need to start exercising it and know that the reward is in you. You are the reward. No one else is going to give you that reward. You have to work for it. You have to fight for it, and you need to alienate yourself from surreptitious, backhanded compliments from people who want to see you fail miserably just because they bought into the spirit of competition and that winning, no matter the wins, is acceptable and the only goal. You need to surround yourself with people who uplift you, people who do not put you down just because they're jealous or envious or have hidden agendas or whatever the case may be. You are not to be the pawn in a game in which you have no stakes in. You are the queen or the king of your own chess game. Find that power in yourself. It's there. You came with it. You just need to uncover it and trust in yourself. It always starts with and within you. Just need to relearn to love yourself first and foremost. Unconditionally. Be your own teacher. Be fair. And see what needs fixing. Yes, it starts with loving yourself. Because no one can love you the way you can. By embracing your shortcomings and always find ways on how you can overcome them. Know yourself deeply. Know what you love the most and groom that part of you. There are seeds within you, starving for the love they need to finally start growing, blooming, and propagating. Put that call out into the universe, to your soul family, your soul tribe, or whatever you want to call it. Because they are there. And they're probably as spiritually oppressed, reprimanded, and confined as you are. I love you all. Take care.